Your body is about to betray everything you've been told about fitness. No breakfast, no pre-workout shake, just you, an empty stomach, and a secret your ancestors knew that the supplement industry desperately wants you to forget. What happens next will rewrite your entire understanding of human performance. In the next 6 minutes, I'm going to show you why the $140 billion supplement industry is built on a lie and how a 60-million-year-old metabolic pathway holds the key to unlocking superhuman fat loss, muscle preservation, and cognitive performance that most people will never experience. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Right now, as you're listening to this, your body is either in building mode or repair mode. It cannot do both. And every time you eat before a workout, you're forcing your body to choose the wrong one. A groundbreaking 2024 study published in Cell Metabolism found that fasted exercise triggers a cellular emergency protocol that fed exercise simply cannot activate. They called it the metabolic master switch, and when it flips, your body transforms from a sugar-burning amateur into a fat-incinerating machine that would make your ancestors proud. But here's what shocked the researchers. This switch doesn't just burn fat. It activates over 300 genes related to longevity, cellular repair, and disease prevention. Let me show you what's really happening inside your body. Think of your body as a hybrid car with two fuel tanks. Tank 1, glycogen, about 2,000 calories stored in your muscles and liver. Quick, easy, gone in 90 minutes of hard exercise. Tank 2, body fat, a staggering 100,000 plus calories of pure energy, enough to run 1,000 miles without stopping. To put that in perspective, that's enough energy to power your body for 40 to 50 days straight. But here's the catch. Your body treats this like a nuclear launch code. It only opens under specific conditions. When you eat before training, you're essentially telling your body, hey, fresh fuel just arrived. Your insulin spikes to 15 to 20 units per milliliter, fat cells lock down tighter than Fort Knox, and your body burns the easiest thing available, that banana you just ate, worth maybe 100 calories. You just turned a Ferrari into a golf cart. But it gets worse. That insulin spike doesn't just block fat burning during your workout. Research from the European Journal of Applied Physiology shows it suppresses fat oxidation for up to 6 hours after you finish exercising. You're literally working against yourself. Here's the kicker. Your body doesn't care about your fitness goals. It cares about survival. And from a survival perspective, why would it tap into precious long-term reserves when you keep giving it easy fuel every 3 hours? It's like having a trust fund but working minimum wage jobs. You're never accessing your real wealth. But walk into that gym 12 to 16 hours fasted, everything changes. Within 30 minutes of fasted exercise, your body flips what scientists call the metabolic switch. Insulin drops to near zero. Those fat cell padlocks, they explode open. Your liver starts producing ketones, a superfuel that your brain actually prefers over glucose. Here's where it gets wild. A landmark study from the British Journal of Nutrition tracked two groups doing identical workouts. The fasted group burns 20% more fat during exercise, but the real magic happened after. Their metabolism stayed elevated for 24 hours, turning them into fat-burning furnaces even while sleeping. The fed group, back to baseline within 3 hours. They worked just as hard for a fraction of the results. A 2023 study in Nature Metabolism found that fasted exercise increases AMPK activity by 52%, which triggers a cascade of benefits. It forces your mitochondria, your cellular power plants, to multiply. More mitochondria means more energy production, more fat burning, more endurance. Elite athletes have up to 40% more mitochondria than sedentary people. You're building that advantage every time you train fasted. AMPK also activates autophagy, your body's cellular recycling program. Damaged proteins, dysfunctional organelles, precancerous cells, autophagy identifies and destroys them all. It's like your body's running a deep clean operation while you're doing burpees. Let's continue with the growth hormone explosion. Now here's the part that sounds too good to be true. Fasted exercise triggers a 2,000% increase in growth hormone. Not 20%, not 200%, 2,000%. Let me put that in context. A normal adult produces about 0.5 nanograms per milliliter of growth hormone at rest. After fasted exercise, that number skyrockets to 10 plus nanograms per milliliter. This is the same level that children produce during growth spurts when they're literally building new tissue overnight. Growth hormone is your body's master sculptor. It repairs muscle, burns fat, tightens skin, strengthens bones, and literally reverses aging markers at the cellular level. Big Pharma sells synthetic versions for $1,000 to $3,000 per month to Hollywood celebrities and anti-aging clinics. You're producing it for free by simply not eating breakfast. Think of growth hormone as your body's emergency repair crew. When you're fed, they're on coffee break, scrolling their phones, doing the bare minimum. When you're fasted and exercising, they're working triple overtime with unlimited resources, rebuilding you into a stronger, leaner version of yourself. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that this GH surge specifically targets visceral fat, the dangerous belly fat wrapped around your organs like a toxic blanket. This is the fat that causes heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and early death, and you're incinerating it without a single supplement. But here's what most people miss. Growth hormone doesn't just burn fat and build muscle. It increases collagen production by up to 30%, which means tighter skin, stronger joints, and fewer wrinkles. It enhances immune function, helping your body fight off infections and cancer cells. It even improves sleep quality by deepening REM cycles. There's a reason why growth hormone is called the fountain of youth hormone. And the irony? The best way to produce it isn't through expensive injections. It's through strategic starvation combined with movement. Your body's literally designed to thrive under these conditions. Here's why this works. Your ancestors didn't have 24/7 access to food. They had to hunt while hungry. Evolution designed your body to be most dangerous when fasted. Imagine a lion that only hunted after eating. It would starve. Your body operates on the same principle. Fasting triggers norepinephrine, the hunter hormone. Your focus sharpens, reaction time increases, pain tolerance increases. You become what you were designed to be, a highly efficient predator. Modern humans eat every 3 hours and wonder why they're tired, foggy, and weak. You're not broken, you're just running the wrong software. So what should you actually do? For fat loss, low to moderate intensity cardio while fasted. Think brisk walking, cycling, swimming. Your body will feast on stored fat like a buffet. For muscle building, lift weights fasted but keep it under 45 minutes. Your elevated growth hormone will protect muscle mass while torching fat. Then break your fast with 30 to 40 grams of protein within 2 hours. The warning: if you feel dizzy, shaky, or see stars, stop. Your body is still adapting. This isn't about suffering, it's about optimization. Start with 12-hour fasts. Progress to 16. Let your body remember what it was built to do. The fitness industry makes billions selling you pre-workout formulas, BCAAs, and energy bars. Meanwhile, the most powerful performance enhancer in human history costs nothing and requires you to do less, not more. Your body isn't a machine that needs constant fueling. It's a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering that thrives on strategic deprivation. The question is, are you brave enough to trust 2 million years of evolution over 20 years of marketing? Drop a comment if you're trying fasted training this week. Tell me your biggest fear or question. I read every single one. And if you want the full science on autophagy, your body's self-cleaning system that only activates during fasting and literally eats cancer cells for breakfast, that video drops next. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Your future self will thank you.